Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. I'm here with Chris Taylor, CEO of Great Bear Resources. We're up here at the Metal Investor Forum in Canada, Vancouver, Canada. Chris and I were just talking, we're both wearing the poppy, and that's Remembrance Day. I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm very appreciative of those who have served in our countries. But as I was coming up there, I was just telling Chris that I saw a bumper sticker that I thought was quite appropriate, and the bumper sticker said, "If you're not willing to get behind our troops, you're more than welcome to get in front of them." So Chris, that's a great segue into what you and I were just talking about.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think my family has a good military history.
Yeah.
My great-grandfather was a fighter pilot and a bomber pilot in World War I. My grandfather met my grandmother during World War II over in Belgium when he had his company of men there. And I just think it's days like this where we have to realize that Americans and Canadians, we fought together, died together, struggled together for what? To preserve our way of life, our common way of life.
That's right. And if we can't remember that, I think we've lost a lot. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here to talk about what Great Bear is doing right now. I know you've been a busy guy. You've been all over the place. meetings, right?
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that I think people tend to want to get ahead of ourselves, and I know who you are. I know you're a very systematic guy, step by step. Let the drills speak for everything.
Yeah.
Your stock is certainly holding up very good in a difficult market still.
Yeah.
So I think that speaks volumes. But what's going on? Tell us the latest.
Well, we had quite a bit of interest for more investment dollars into the company, so we sort of compromised and decided we'd issue 1 million shares exactly. That'll bring our total issued and outstanding to maybe 37 to 38 million shares, so still a very, very tight structure. And we were able to do that because of the strong demand at $3.50 a share.
Sure.
But we could have done probably, from what I heard, maybe $15 million at those levels. But we're very fixated on keeping our structure under control, our shareholder base under control, and again, not getting ahead of anything. We want the drills to keep providing the value for the company.
Is step by step, and I think some would say, "Oh, Great Bear's getting ahead of itself." I don't see it that way personally, because you're doing it methodically, systematically, like we like. But overall, I think people say, well, you don't have a product yet to sell to the majors because there's all this talk happening that you're going to get bought out, right? And what's the product? Well, you got 30 to 50,000 meters of drilling coming, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah. We keep seeing right now, Greg, the similarities between what we're seeing in terms of geology and mineralization, gold values, is very similar to some of the major deposits in that area. The more we drill, the more similar it looks. So it's looking we have 4 people working on the project that work for Gold Corp at the main Red Lake gold mine. And every time we go into a new area on the project, or even just drill areas that we already know about, I think, God, we've seen this before, and guess where it is, right? So the product that Great Bear is preparing is really one that is understood by the large companies, and that's based on, I'm not sure what the current production numbers are at the main Red Lake gold mine, but it's tens of millions of ounces, right? So we're looking at a system that looks like it has very good gold potential, and that's what we're describing to the benefit of our shareholders.
No, and I think it was when we were on the site visit, I don't know if you remember this discussion, but I think right at that time, Gold Corp was laying off some people, and you were lucky enough to pick up some of those people. How fortunate that was, the timing. Who'd have known, right? Who'd have thought that all was going to be so valuable to you so quickly?
There's no substitute for that experience, honestly. If we drill something and it looks a little different or it looks exciting, they'll say, I saw that at this level in the mine.
Right.
Or I saw that at this deposit, you know? And it's amazing how quickly that expertise lets us go from discovering something to discovering something else. And we've done it again and again and again on our project, and it's really the people and the knowledge that's the secret to our success.
You got such a great combination going for you right now, and I think things are only going to get better, but we'll let the drill holes tell us. And when is the next round of news? When do you expect?
We're probably going to close the placement, the current placement. It'll be announced on Wednesday. I think we had all the subscriptions in the day of the announcement, so it was because it could have been so heavily oversubscribed, and then we'll start issuing news again. So
And you got 15 million in the bank now after this financing, is that correct?
Yeah, we have enough on hand now to probably do about 80 to 90,000 meters of drilling,
Oh my
several
God.
hundred drill holes.
Yeah.
So we've announced a 30,000 meter, 150 drill hole program, but obviously we have the budget available to scale that up as
Yeah.
per results as they come in.
Yeah, and how deep are we drilling at this point?
The deepest holes that we're going to be doing in the near term might be to 300 or 400 meters.
Because you want to
vertical depth.
test the depths, but
We're systematically drilling down from surface, panels of drill holes, and we'll keep working our way down on all the known zones, and we'll keep stepping out onto new targets that we've found as well.
right. Well, that's what the market wants, and we'll see how that all pans out. But I'm certainly excited. I tell my people that after taking some profits, I know personally I'm holding for the bigger picture now. I'm playing with the casino's money, as I'm sure many people are, and it's fun. It's fun when this happens, right?
Yeah, the more often it can happen in our industry, the better. It'll
Yeah.
attract the investment dollars back, and I've seen quite a bit with these global meetings that I've been having recently. I can tell you that some of the major investment interests in the world are now rotating back into commodities, or
Right.
at least expressing that interest. That's the first time I've seen that in ages.
Well, when we have a discovery success in a newsletter for a newsletter writer, it brings more people, right? I'm getting the calls, I'm getting the emails. People are excited again. They haven't been excited in a long time, and we've had Great Bear, and we've had a couple other discoveries this year in the newsletter, which has been a lot of fun. So
Excellent. Yeah.
keep up the good work.
Thanks very much, Greg. It's good to
Thanks,
see you
Chris.
again.
Yeah, you too.
Yep.